even know why I try anymore. I don't even know.
Tell me how, I got nothing to say. Tell me why, when my tombstone is blank. 'Cause I'm not the one who won't try. I'm not letting life pass me by. And tell me when the days are less gray. Tell me where is the road to less pain? How many days before I decay? It's getting so hard to get by. Where are all my trophies in life? And he hated the way he was dying, but the moment he turned on the light, he became what he dreamt of at night when he was young and hungry for life. Set the sail to a place I can stay. Live a life worthy of chase. The time is today. New blood in my veins. I won't be the joker, and I'm playing the part I don't like. And he hated the way he was dying, but the moment he turned on the light, he became what he dreamt of at night when he was young and hungry for life. And he hated the way he was dying, but the moment he turned on the light, he became what he dreamt of at night when he was young and hungry for life.
shit! Get on your feet!
This is culturally inappropriate.
It is the Baltimore Ravens postgame show. It is January 4th, now January 5th, 2026. And the Baltimore Ravens lose yet again in heartbreaking fashion, heart-wrenching fashion to division rival Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh Steelers now win the AFC North with the final score of 26-24 on Sunday Night Football, the final game of the 2025 regular season, game 272. And it's wide right for the Baltimore Ravens. I really don't know where to go, ladies and gentlemen, with this. I really don't know what to say. I really don't know which direction we're going to take this tonight. I don't know what type of commentary you're going to get from yours truly. I know everybody's live. I know everybody's giving their reactions. First and foremost, if you are new here, hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Vote on a poll. Let us know if John Harbaugh will be fired or not. Justin, I completely agree with you. They completely and definitely epitomize heartbreak, an accident waiting to happen, failure, wasted talent, wasted potential, wasted opportunity, mismanagement, lack of focus, lack of execution, lack of killer instinct. They don't know how to close. They're front runners. They can't hold a lead. They can't close it out when they need it most. And this just was a microcosm of the entire Baltimore Ravens regime over the last 5+ years since 2019. It's time to clean house, Baltimore. It is time to get rid of this coaching staff. It is time to get a new voice. It is time to move in another direction. Point blank, period. You know, real quick aside, it's such a crazy night, such a dark cloud over Ravens fans and over Ravens flock. My phone won't cut on. My phone then went black. My phone is not working. My phone is not doing anything. It was perfectly fine while the game was going on. And I don't know if it was the influx of messages in the group chats that I'm in, the notifications, the overall just happenings on the football field. The towers in the Baltimore region have gone out. My phone won't even cut on. It's gone black. I still hear it giving notifications, but now I think it just cut off on me. I don't know. So we're going to rock and roll. I know Rog is supposed to be joining me. Shout out to everybody in the chat. But I found it funny because before the game started, I saw a priest. I saw a priest on the field, literally on the end zone, where the Ravens kicked the ball, where they missed the field goal. And actually, funny, before that, Chris Boswell actually missed an extra point. So it was only a 2-point lead. The Ravens would have actually won with the field goal. Here's the priest sprinkling that end zone that the ball was kicked to with holy water. And you got to say, God hates the Ravens. Are the Steelers God's team? The Ravens are cursed. Well, this just epitomizes it right here. Let's take a look at the priest putting the holy water in the end zone. There you saw it. The priest literally sprinkling the end zone with holy water, which then led to the moment that we all know, that we all remember, Tyler Luke missing a 44-yard field goal right here. Here it is. There you see Mike Tomlin with his patented kiss of death. He did it after they beat the Ravens in Baltimore. He did it again after they defeated the Ravens in Pittsburgh. After Aaron Rodgers threw a go-ahead touchdown pass to Calvin Austin with 55 seconds left, where Chidobe Awuzie slips and falls. And the Steelers get the 26-24 win. Tyler Luton misses the 44-yard field goal as time expires. Now, with this loss, the Ravens do clinch a top 15 draft pick, which may be the one silver lining in this whole fiasco. As you can see, they will now have the 14th pick in the draft. And let me actually get that. You probably can't see it, but there we go. They will have the 14th pick in the draft because this is actually where they pick Kyle Hamilton. Pick number 14 a few years back. So they will pick number 14 in the draft. So they'll get a decent player, looks like. That's one silver lining, but it's time to clean house. It's time to fire John Harbaugh. Now, the night started out a little weird because we got a phantom blindside block on Zay Flowers on the first run of the game where Henry exploded for an explosive run. Here's the blindside block that was a bogus call. Sean Smith and his crew at work.
That one. Terry McCauley, our rules analyst, joins us. Terry.
So there you go, right there. A very egregious call. Terry McCauley agrees. I mean, where's the blindside block? Where's the blindside block there? Where's the blindside block? No blindside block. I don't know what the hell that was, but that was not a blindside block. So there you go. Happy birthday, Derrick Henry. What a birthday gift for you there. So 3rd and 3, that drive, we got a handoff to Rasheen Ali, and it actually led to the first big play of the day for the Ravens as Tez Walker, all he does is score touchdowns. The first play of the day, here's Tez Walker from Lamar Jackson. He missed Jonnu Smith. Now, if you look at the score there, it was 10-0. So another blown lead, another double-digit blown. And we even saw Daniel Faalele get shaken up. He went to the ground. He came back in. Emory Jones did come in slightly. But Tyler Linderbaum got hold for a crucial holding penalty, which wiped away a first down for the Baltimore Ravens, which he didn't need to hold. And we speaking about all these impending free agents for the Ravens. Tyler Linderbaum is one. They didn't give him the franchise tag. They didn't re-sign him. So here's the hold. Didn't need to hold. Lamar Jackson. So to stop there, made it 10-3.5. Now the Steelers did get the ball coming out of the half, but we did learn during halftime that the winner of this game would face the Houston Texans on Monday Night Football at 8 p.m. Now, Aaron Rodgers did have a career-high 294 yards and a 26-yarder to Calvin Austin, which was the difference in the game, even though Boswell missed the extra point. Lamar Jackson, I can't put this loss on him. 238 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 touchdowns of those 2 Zay Flowers, each in the fourth quarter. 50 and 64 yards, respectively, put the Ravens in front. Kyle Hamilton, I think this is when the tide really turned. Kyle Hamilton left the game due to a concussion. He did not return. Also, let's take a look at that play. Him and Alohi Gilman, 2 teammates that know him, they collided. So let's look at that play as well. I mean, now, don't get me wrong. Alohi Gilman made a hell of a play like we saw at the end of the first half. I think he was a good find for the Ravens. That was an even trade for both teams. The Ravens got Gilman. The Chargers got Oweh. But Kyle Hamilton leaving with that concussion. We even saw Nate Wiggins leave as well. So the 2 crucial injuries because the defense from then on, they couldn't hold water. They couldn't stop a nosebleed. And you saw it just there. As soon as Kyle Hamilton leaves, the Ravens defense gives up that touchdown. Then we see the tush push from Cam Hayward's little brother. I didn't even know they were on the team together. Connor Hayward, the tight end. Earlier, I literally said, offensive line protect Lamar Jackson. Don't let TJ Watt wreck the game. Not only did they let TJ Watt wreck the game, they let Cam Hayward wreck the game. They let Alex Highsmith wreck the game. They could not handle the defensive front of the Pittsburgh Steelers. That was indeed the difference of this game. And we know we got to hold Eric DeCosta's feet to the fire as well. The trenches, the offensive and defensive lines of this team were atrocious this season. The offensive line couldn't protect Lamar in crucial moments, couldn't give Derrick Henry the push he needs in the run game. And defensively, defensive line, we know the injury to Justin or to Nnamdi Madubuike. We know the injuries that unfortunately happened to this team on the D-line. but not going out and get a pass rusher. Yeah, you have Mike Green. Yeah, you have Draymond Jones, who's a free agent. Tavius Robinson missed time. Adisa Isaac didn't even play this season. So a lot of questions on both sides of the ball. And like they said, Lamar Jackson had the most loony, toony interceptions ever. And the Ravens offense was in quicksand in the second half. Now, we did have Lamar Jackson doing Lamar Jackson things, and you'll see it here right now with Lamar Jackson as a flower. Now, that flag was on the Steelers for holding, but they did it again. They had Zay running down the field wide open, and they took advantage of it. Beautiful play call on the pitch. They were reading Henry. They get it back across. And that's the thing. I like Todd Monken. I do. Of all the coaches we have, I like Todd Monken the most because of his offensive play calling. But Harbaugh's got to go. Monken's got to go. Orr's got to go. We got to clean house, start fresh, new voice, new message, new philosophy. Wipe the sins of the past away, the losses of the past away, the blown leads, the collapses, the heartbreaking, heart-wrenching losses must be wiped away. Now, the Ravens blew that coverage on Calvin Austin, but how about on 4th and 7? Isaiah Likely, a chance at redemption. Remember the touchdown that was taken away against the Steelers last time, the fumble against the Bengals on Thanksgiving night. Lots of opportunities. He didn't resign. He got injured. Isaiah Likely on 4th and 7, making a leg. And that play right there might have made Isaiah Likely a lot of money because he's clutch. He gets good separation. He has good hands. He can make the contested catches. He can make the acrobatic catches. And Lamar's at the podium now talking, so we'll try to see if we can get some of that sound. But make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that bell. You're watching on X. Come on over to YouTube. Search the Flex Zone podcast as well. Now, the Ravens didn't deserve to make the playoffs. Terrible season. You saw how it ended in week 1 against the Bills. You saw it against the Texans. You saw it against the Rams. You've seen it against the Bengals at home on Thanksgiving. You've seen it against the Steelers the first game. You've seen it against the Steelers tonight. This team didn't deserve to make the playoffs. This team did not deserve to represent the AFC North because, let's be honest, let's be real, were they going to be able to make a playoff run deep into the playoffs, which anything less than a Super Bowl appearance would have been a failure? And honestly, if you get there and you don't win, that's just as much a failure to me as anything else because you lose it just like 31 other teams. The Baltimore Ravens had a lot of soul searching to do. Like I said, you got a lot of free agents. You have a lot of pieces to the puzzle that you have to make fit. You have a big question at quarterback right there with Lamar Jackson, $70 million potentially against your cap. Excuse me. Pittsburgh responded each time. Now, they are looking to end a playoff victory drought that stretches to 2016, the AFC Championship game. And I actually think the Steelers are going to win on Monday. You heard it here first. I think the Steelers are going to beat the Texans on Monday. I know this Texans defense is really good, but their offense is a little challenged. I think the Steelers defense will be able to contain them. I think Aaron Rodgers is playing some good football right now. They'll be able to run the ball with Gainwell and Warren. They'll have DK Metcalf back. I think they'll be able to make enough plays. I think they grind out another win like they did tonight, maybe like 23-20, but we'll get there. The duo of Kenneth Gainwell and Jalen Warren combined for 173 total yards. The Steelers bounced back from a crucial loss against the Steelers last week, against the Browns last week, excuse me. So that was crazy last week that they even lost to the Browns, that they're even in this situation. But we do all just to lose. Tyler Luke, first attempt all season at a game-winning field goal, first attempt at victory with his leg that he was bought in and drafted for, getting rid of a potential Hall of Famer, Justin Tucker, who's, I'm sure, at his estate right now smiling. He didn't get signed by any team, but he's got the last laugh tonight. And, you know, there's got to be Justin Tucker right now, people said. There's got to be Justin Tucker right now. Let's take a look at Justin Tucker right now. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's take a look at him. Let's see here. That brother is smiling right now, living it up because of that. Real quick, let's go. The Steelers did trail by 10, and They came back, won. Henry did have 126 yards, ninth play in NFL history, reached 13,000 career yards, but it was held in check in the second half as well. Now, Gainwell did sprint in from 2 yards out with 3:49 to put the Steelers out in front. Now, the Ravens were looking to become the first team since the creation of the AFC North in 2003 to win the division 3 consecutive years as well. And many are saying this could be Rodgers' final stretch. 65 yards, 6-play drive, and a play to Austin for the win. Boswell did miss the extra point after 40 straight makes, which opened the door for the Ravens as well. This was the 193rd regular season victory for Steelers coach Mike Tomlin, tying him with Hall of Famer Chuck Noll for franchise record and for 9th on the NFL's career list. The 40th meeting between Tomlin and Harbaugh, which could be the last, only George Halas and Curly Lambeau faced each other more, was the most memorable. Harbaugh faces question about a future after a rocky 18th season. Tomlin, who is a longer tenured coach in major North American sports, heads into a postseason with a club that has occasionally looked like a contender as well. As mentioned, on the injury side, Kyle Hamilton left with a concussion after colliding with Alohi Gilman. Rodgers and Pittsburgh's passing game took advantage of it with the Pro Bowler out. TJ Watt did return from an absence with a punctured lung. He did have an interception that set up the field goal that gave the Steelers their first lead as well. The Ravens face a long offseason, and the Steelers host the Texans with the chance to end the franchise's longest playoff win drought since Franco Harris's immaculate reception more than 50 years ago. Let's look at the team stats here for this game when it comes to Ravens and the Steelers. Make sure, like I said, if you guys haven't, hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. But we had here first downs, 24 from Pittsburgh, 12 for the Ravens, 8 rushing first downs for the Steelers, 6 for the Ravens, 1 first down from penalties, 2 for the Steelers, 4 for 12 on third down, 9 for 16 with the Steelers, 1 for 2 on fourth down, 2 for 2 with the Ravens. Only 48 total plays for the Ravens, so they didn't run a lot of plays. The Steelers had 73, 390 total yards for the Steelers, 359 for the Ravens, 10 total drives apiece, 7.5 yards per play for the Ravens, 5.3 for the Steelers, 222 yards passing, as Lamar Jackson was at like 50 yards going into the fourth quarter, 290 for Aaron Rodgers, 11 of 18, only threw the ball 18 times. The Steelers, 31 of 47, 10.6 per pass for the Ravens, obviously with the big plays to Walker and Flowers twice, and 5.9 for the Steelers, 1 interception thrown. 3 times the Ravens were sacked for 16 yards. Steelers 2 for 4 yards, 137 yards rushing, 100 for the Steelers, 27 attempts for the Ravens, 24 for the Steelers, 5.1 per attempt for the Ravens, 4.2 for the Steelers. And the Ravens never made it into the red zone. And unfortunately, I said 5 or less penalties where they were actually one of the better and more least penalized teams in the league. 9 for 78. That's a big part of this game. 9 penalties for 78 yards, 5 for 45 for the Steelers, 1 turnover, which was the difference. No fumbles, 1 interception. Time of possession, 25-49 for the Ravens, 34-11 for the Steelers. Real quick on the penalties point. Ronnie Stanley had a crucial illegal formation penalty on that last drive that pushed the Ravens back. And that impeded that drive. Also, with the Ravens right there, they had 1 timeout left. Why didn't they maybe try to run Derrick Henry, get more yardage, maybe another 2 or 3 yards, get a little bit closer, could have helped out? I don't know. But Trent Simpson had a really good game, I thought. I don't want to underline that. 9 tackles, made a couple plays on Gainwell. Cam Hayward found a fountain of youth. We don't know how much longer he has left, but if this is his last ride, 7 tackles. Alex Highsmith had a sack. Travis Jones had a sack. Zay Flowers, 138 yards, 4 receptions, 2 touchdowns. Gainwell, 8 receptions for 64 yards. Derrick Henry, 126 yards on 20 carries. Jaylen Warren, 66 carries on 14 carries. 66 yards on 14 carries. 238 yards for Lamar. 294 for Aaron Rodgers. Ooh, looking like that Aaron Rodgers of old. And looking at the box score, real quick, as you see, Lamar and Aaron Rodgers both did their thing. The Ravens, like I said, 66 yards to Warren, 20 for Rodgers, and 10 for Gainwell. They really kind of held their running game in check. But, Mitchell 2 for 2, Ali nothing, Lamar 4 for 9. Like I said, had that terrible run wiped away because of the penalty on Linderbaum. I mean, outside of Flower, like all season, Walker, 2 for 46, Likely 2 for 32. They didn't run a lot of plays, so it sucks. I mean, they missed the play to Hopkins. Lamar wanted Hopkins to keep running. Hopkins stopped running. He's by the sideline. Probably has damn near a touchdown, and he stopped running. Calvin Austin 3 for 55, Gainwell 8 for 64, Freiermuth 3 for 51, Thielen 3 for 43, MVS 5 for 34, Jalen Warren 5 for 33. And like I said, they get DK Metcalf back next week, which is going to be huge for the Steelers, which I think they're going to win. I think they're going to beat the Texans. They're going to break that streak of not having a win since 2016. They've already broken the streak of winning the division since 2020. Mike Tomlin continues his streak of not having a losing season. And I can see him eliminating the Texans on Monday Night Football. Now, don't get me wrong. I'd love the Steelers to lose. I'll be rooting for the Texans. But at this rate, the Ravens didn't deserve to make the playoffs. Like I said, the season started in Buffalo. It was a sign of things to come. The game against Houston where they quit. The game against the Rams where if they have Tyler Huntley in, they should probably maybe win that game. The game at Thanksgiving. The game against the Patriots. The game at home against the Steelers. I mean, the game at home against the Lions. Can't forget that. So many opportunities lost for this team. As mentioned, that Kyle Hamilton injury was huge. I thought he was playing really well. 9 tackles. Trent Simpson, like I said, did well. Gilman had 8 tackles. Beautiful play before the half. Chidobe Awuzie, outside of slipping and falling on that terrible turf in Pittsburgh, played a good game. He's a free agent. Love to see him come back. Humphrey played a solid game, in my opinion. Could it be the last game for him in the Ravens uniform? Travis Jones, I'm glad they re-signed him. He got a sack. Tavis Robinson also had a sack. They will be back next year. Nate Wiggins played really well before he got injured as well, with 4 tackles as well, 2 passes defended as well. Roquan Smith was kind of quiet today. I'm not going to lie. The question is, what is Roquan Smith's future? I don't think they're going to get rid of him, but are they going to restructure him? Could there be a situation where they maybe rework some of that money? We know Lamar. Could Roquan also need to rework some of that money? So we'll see. Malachi Stark's rookie season was up and down. I thought he was okay. Didn't make a lot of splash plays. Ardarius Washington got beat by Freiermuth, but he's back. But he's a free agent also. So, yeah. Ajabo, we can get rid of him. Hummel, we can get rid of him. I mean, Mike Green, only 2 tackles on the day. No type of tackles for loss, no pressure. I mean, they got to find a way to get pressure on the quarterback. And it is not going to happen with this group of guys they have. But Derek Carmer had a sack. Alex Highsmith had a sack. Nick Herbig had a sack. They got guys on Pittsburgh that can get after the quarterback. Hayward. Peyton Wilson is good. Alex Highsmith, Derek Harmon, TJ Watt, of course. They get Kyle Duggar, Nick Herbig. I mean, they got some guys, and you see it yet again. We did get video. I wanted to play it as Tyler Loop is leaving the field being consoled by John Harbaugh. Let's look at that. Let's take a look at that right now. Here's Luke with Harbaugh. And you see Harbaugh consoling Luke after the missed field goal as the Ravens lose 26-24 to the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Football. And, you know, that's kind of, it is what it is. I don't really know what to say, but I actually came across this tweet here that I want to put up and we can talk about real quick. 2017 Tyler Boyd with the Bengals against the Ravens knocks him out of the playoffs. 2019 Derrick Henry in the playoffs with the Titans. 2020 Lamar gets hurt, the pick six against the Bills, pick 6. 2020 Huntley fumbles at the 1 on the goal line against the Bengals in the wild card round. 2023 AFC Championship, they don't run the ball, Zay Flowers fumbles. 2024 Mark Andrews drop, and this year Tyler Loop with the missed kick. So I said the last 5 years. I didn't even think about 2017 the Tyler Boyd played, but the last 5 years, 2019, 2020, 2022, 23, 24, and 25. So last 5-6 years since 2019. And like I said, 2021, they didn't make the playoffs. But, I mean, and you got Billy Cundiff 14 years ago. Can't forget that. Lamar played his ass off, as people are saying. And it's time for some real change. You know, they had to. They let Pittsburgh hanging around and let Mike McDonald go. Kind of sucks because, man, yeah, gotta hold that L. Yep, gotta hold that L. as Mike Tomlin gets the last laugh. There he goes, kissing, blowing a death kiss to the Ravens as he's done so many times. And Tyler Loop, opportunity to make a game-winning kick, doesn't as well. And the Ravens lose to the Pittsburgh. Or as you see, Tyler Loop getting consoled. Lamar puts on the Superman cape. Derrick Henry rushes for more than 100. Zay Flowers, 2 touchdowns, huge touchdowns. Isaiah Likely with the unreal 4th down catch. And Tyler Loop misses a 44-yarder. You cannot write that as well. And yeah, there you go. John Harbaugh consoling Tyler Loop. So it is what it is. And man, this is Lamar Jackson apparently looking back at his kicker on the flight back to Baltimore. Weird game. Weird game. Weird game. Crazy. Yep, that's how Lamar's going to be looking at Tyler Loop on the way back home to Baltimore the whole time. Oh, man, that's crazy. We do have the playoff scores and bracket, but let me pull that up too. As we look at Lamar pissed off against his let's see here. Lamar 6 for 8, 172 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 156.3 holiday rating or passer rating. You can't say this guy quit on the team. He came out and played, probably not 100%. He hasn't been 100% all season. And at this point in the season, nobody is. So there's no excuses. You're getting paid like the man, perform like the man, and he's done that. And 6 for 8, 172, 2 touchdowns. That's a good game for a lot of people. And that's a 4th quarter for Lamar Jackson. And this is just people talking about Tyler Loop. I mean, here's Mike Tomlin. Let's hear Mike Tomlin.
Make that kick, season's over, comes to a screeching halt, and missing that kick and the winter going on.
You know how it is. If my aunt had male parts, she'd be my uncle.
Mike Tomlin just trolling, really trolling. And this Tyler Loop pumping gas in Baltimore. Yeah, it's gonna be some trouble. It's gonna be some trouble. Back-to-back years of pure Ravens heartbreak.
Flip it. Got it. Oh, the ball was dropped. He had the 2-point conversion.
Yeah. R.I.P. to Mr. Whitlock. R.I.P. to Mr. Whitlock. Yeah. Oh, man. It sucks because Tyler Loop actually had a decent rookie year, but he didn't have any game-winning kicks, didn't have to kick any game-winning kicks. And first one in Pittsburgh, we know how terrible their turf is. We know how hard it is to kick there with the wind. And unfortunately, you see Harbaugh in them, but Harbaugh could be gone, man. Happy New Year, Mark. Happy New Year, Mark, man. Oh, man. Yep. And as I said earlier, if you didn't see the Holy Parade out earlier before the game, you see the priest here. There you have it. You know, God hates the Ravens. And the Ravens are cursed, and they can't get right, and probably will never get right. And you know, it is what it is. So,
The community.
and look, they even talked about it on the broadcast. Like, they hate the Ravens, man. God hates the Ravens. The Ravens are cursed. Here, take a look at it and listen.
They're getting it all set now for getting the field ready. I want to show you what happened pregame at 6:15 local time. This is a priest who is spreading holy water in that end zone. The Catholic community of Pittsburgh is very strong, and the ties to the Steelers are everywhere. And That was showing the Steelers to win.
So it's not Tyler Luke's fault.
As with everything in football, it's at a higher power.
And you don't want to feed into the conspiracy theories that the game is rigged, football is rigged, sports is rigged. Oh, man. Well, now with a loss tonight, we know the Ravens' 2026 opponents. We know they have the 14th pick in the draft. Here are their 2026 opponents with the loss. They'll have the Steelers, Bengals, Browns, divisional opponents at home, Jaguars, Titans, Buccaneers, Saints, Chargers. And then on the road, they play the Steelers, Bengals, Browns, of course. Go to Houston, go to Indianapolis, go to Atlanta, go to Carolina, go to the Bills, and go to the Cowboys. Not an easy schedule, especially that road slate. With the road games, you got to get your division and going to Houston, going to the Colts, going to the Falcons, going to the Panthers, Bills, and Cowboys. So they'll get a second place schedule. But, yeah, it's not looking easy. Not looking easy for them. So, I don't even know if Tyler Luke's going to be here next year. He will be compared with Billy Cundiff. The Ravens started their season getting it ripped out on Sunday Night Football and ended their season getting their season ripped out on Sunday Night Football. Crazy. And that's sweet right here. Can't script it. Booking by heartbreak. 1-5 start. Get to 6-5. And then they can't even win then. And then they get themselves in position and still wet the bed. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. There's a fan base on this planet that has endured the type of things this fan base has, the Ravens. You see Mark Andrews, you see Zay Flowers, you see the kick, and then you see the Billy Cundiff. There you go. There you go. There you go. Luke with a chance to send the Ravens to the playoffs. Oh, man. Like I said, I talked about it earlier. The Christmas Day game with the Antonio Brown immaculate extension, the TJ Hushmanzada drop. You think about the AFC Championship game in 08, tonight, the game last year where they didn't even score a touchdown and beat the Ravens. So many instances. So he might not be on the team, Mark. I mean, Justin Tucker's somewhere smiling. I said it when you came in. Wide right. He did speak. Yep, he did speak. It's definitely time for some new blood in Baltimore. And there's the Ravens. There's Aaron Rodgers. Oh boy. Oh, maybe that is. There you go. Mike Tomlin is getting the Steelers into the playoffs. Derrick Henry rushed back-to-back seasons with 1,500 yards and 15 rushing touchdowns at ages 31 and 32. No other player age 30 and more has even done it once. So, dang. Shout out to Tyler Luke, though. He did speak to the media. So, tough, man. Tough. And he did kick one out of bounds. He did kick one out of bounds, too, which gave the Steelers the eventual touchdown touchdown drive. Can't forget that also. So, oh man, that has to suck. And you know, I would like to see them possibly get a little bit closer right then and there, but they didn't. And it is what it is. And the question is, will tomorrow be the day that they fire John Harbaugh? Because if they don't do it tomorrow, I don't think it's getting done. Because it's Black Monday. It's the day where coaches are fired, jobs. Where are you? Eric DeCosta, we got to hear from you. See what's going on. We have to answer the tough questions. But it's not Lamar's fault. We can't put it on Lamar Jackson. We can't put it all on Tyler Luke. The Baltimore Ravens have yet again fallen in another winner-go-home situation, fall in the fourth quarter, fall with a double-digit lead. And that could be the curtain for John Harbaugh. And I think we have to add in, like they said, takes a knee with 13 seconds left for the kicker, but John Harbaugh looks like he could be done. We'll see. And I don't know. I don't know what the future holds, but here's Lamar Jackson talking about his future and John Harbaugh's job. Secure from Lamar real quick. Let's hear from Lamar.
Furthermore, we're not sure when we're going to be able to talk to you next after this. This offseason, there's a lot of questions about your contract, your salary cap number. Do you feel you'll be back as the Ravens quarterback next season?
We just lost a game, a divisional game, a game to put us in the playoffs. I'm not even thinking about that right now, to be honest with you. I'm still caught up in what just happened, That's not my focus right now.
Lamar, there's a lot of questions about Harbaugh's future as well. Do you want to see John remain the coach next year?
You asked me about next year, Jameson. Like, I'm so caught up in what just happened tonight. I can't focus on that right now. I just told you. Like, he asked me, "Are you stunned?" I'm stunned right now. I'm still trying to process what's going on. Like, I know we lost, but what the that's all.
Lamar Jackson, the Baltimore Ravens.
Furthermore, we're not sure.
Didn't probably deserve to be. Doesn't deserve the blame he's going to get. We'll see what happens. Yeah. It sucks because you're wasting years of Lamar, you're wasting years of Derrick Henry, you're wasting years of Zay Flowers because he has a big offseason. Are you going to pick up Zay Flowers' option? $28 million. I say you have to. Here's John Harbaugh on his future. Let's hear from Harbaugh. Let's hear from him.
John, I know it just happened, but are you feeling like you want another shot with these guys?
Yeah, I love these guys. I love these guys.
And John Harbaugh's a Steve Bisciotti guy. Bisciotti is a personnel guy, and that is his hand-picked guy. So if he has to fire him, he will have to admit failure. I don't know, because Eric DeCosta needs to have some blame. Harbaugh needs to have some blame. This team, the coaching staff. I don't know where Rog is, too. I don't know if you know. I said in the beginning. I saw you comment earlier, but my phone is black. My phone won't even cut on, brother. That's the type of night I'm having. That's the somber tone of what's going on. My phone won't even cut on, brother. Anybody got any advice of how to get a phone to cut on? Like, I hear it, notifications. I hear that it's charging, but it's a black screen. Any idea of what I should do? But Stu, I told you that your Steelers are going to win next week. You heard it here first. They're going to beat the Steelers. The Steelers are going to beat the Texans on Monday night. Tom is going to get his win in the playoffs, and he's going to keep being your coach. And he's going to blow another kiss. And they don't even have a quarterback. Imagine if the Steelers had a young quarterback. So, yes, the shades to hide the tears. You know, it is crazy. Man. This has to suck. Has to suck. And that's kind of that, you know. That's kind of that. So I don't know what the Ravens are going to do, and I guess we'll see.
Number 33 was the one to miss this.
Yeah, it sucks. Definitely sucks. Oh man, and here go the Steelers trolling the Ravens. So it begins. Let's look at them trollers. Troll the Ravens.
Oh, what we got today, bro?
Whoa, now. They just staff only food. I don't know where they got, wherever y'all eating. I don't know. But this staff only. You can ask him, you can ask everybody up there.
They told me to come to cater.
This staff only. This staff only. Nobody touch this but staff.
There you go. As they troll the Ravens. And then you got these memes going around, of course. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Tyler Luke put the game on the line. So there you go. Yep, there you go. Crazy, right? Crazy. And this is the reaction after the missed field goal. Let's play that. They're going crazy in Pittsburgh. And you know what? You got to expect it. Like you said, Stu, very justified. So. Crazy, man. Crazy. Real quick, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this scoreboard before I get out of here. I don't know where Big Rog is. I can't even contact anybody. My phone is acting crazy. Great weather this week. Yeah, we're getting great weather this week, Mark. I guess so. We're getting great weather. Let's look at the playoff bracket before I get out of here. The Broncos are the 1 seed in the AFC. Steelers Texans on Monday night. I like the Steelers personally early on. I do. I like the Steelers. Jaguars Bills. That is a toss up. I'm going with the Bills. I think the Bills will be the potential representative of the Super Bowl at the AFC. Just me. If Josh Allen can't get to the Super Bowl without Patrick Mahomes, without Joe Burrow, without Lamar Jackson, he needs to be held to the fire just like everybody else. And this has to be a season to do so. We'll see what happens. Jaguars, very good team, though. Very good defense. Trevor Lawrence playing very well. Patriots, Chargers. I like the Patriots, but the Chargers are banged up. But Justin Herbert can will them to victory. We'll see if the other hardball can get it done, but I like the Patriots at home. NFC, Mike McDonald and the Seahawks with #1 seed. And you got them. Got the Panthers and Rams. I like the Rams. That's on Saturday. And Eagles and 49ers. I like the Eagles. And Bears, Packers. I like the Bears for right now as well. And Stu, you might be right. Josh Allen versus Josh Allen. You know, I can see the Jags winning, but I'm just going to go with Josh Allen because he got to win this game. He got to have a legacy game. He got to have an opportunity to win and get to the Super Bowl now or never. And there's Big Raj.
I didn't even know you was live, man. You didn't say anything.
I can't, brother. My phone is black. Phone won't cut on. I don't know what happened. I think the game just blew it up. So I did a diatribe in the beginning. I couldn't even contact anybody. I don't know what's going on with my phone. It just went black. So I can't even contact anybody. I don't have a phone. The Ravens don't have a postseason opportunity. And yeah, I don't know, man. How you feel?
Man, I don't got nothing for you, man. Like, this is the microcosm of the entire season for real. From game 1 to game weeks 18. Same team, same shit. Same, it feels like the same year. Like, this is a recurring situation over and over and over again. It's never going to get better until they get rid of Harbaugh. I said 2 years ago he should have been fired after the AFC Championship game when they didn't run the fucking football. But nope, he kept him around, let Mike McDonald go to Seattle. Now he has the #1 team in the NFC. They have the best defense in all of football outside of the Texans. And while we're sitting here struggling to be an 8-9 football team with all this talent, and we can't seem to get nothing out of them. And you know what? I'm not even mad at Tyler Luke. I'm not mad at them at all. They shouldn't even been in this fucking situation. Had they scored the ball in the second quarter, in the third quarter, they was up 10-0. They stopped doing the shit they were supposed to do to get to move the ball to the point where they had to do hero ball with Lamar. It's ridiculous, man. Like, it's the same shit every year, seems like. And if they would have beat Pittsburgh next week, they would have got their ass whipped by Houston because Kyle Hamilton went down, Wiggins went down, and Awuzie got hurt. People were just going down left and right, like in this game, and it's the hardball way, man. We have no pass rush. Our offensive line is trash. Derrick Henry's giving us all that he got. You know what I'm saying? Zay Flowers had the game of his life. And we just come up short, you know, because we do stupid shit in the second and third quarter. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. This is the way our team is built. You know, it's built badly. They need to just blow this entire shit up. And to be honest with you, they need to rip up that fucking Mark Andrews contract. They should have never paid him. I don't even know why would you pay him? Byron, you still there? Are you here?
I'm here.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
here.
Why?
I'm trying to look up how to restart my phone. I don't know, but go ahead. I'm with you. You preaching. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, why would you pay him like that? It makes no sense to pay him, especially when he's done absolutely nothing this entire season to really help out. And Isaiah Likely made the biggest play of the game yet again, like he did last year, to only be, you know, sold by somebody else in a bigger moment. But I don't know, man. Like I said before, this game ended like the first game of the season, like the Patriots game that I went to and I saw, like the Thanksgiving Day game, Cincinnati game that I was at. You know what I'm saying? It's the same old stuff. The Lions game, like all these games, man, are the same way. It's just they do stupid things and then they find ways to lose when they should not be losing. They should be beating these teams. But whatever.
Season starts on Sunday night at Heartbreak, ends on Sunday night at Heartbreak. Plethora of free agents, a lot of decisions. I hate that could be Isaiah Likely's last catch as a Raven, potentially. Tyler Linderbaum's a free agent, but he had a hold. I mean, Ronnie Stanley with a stupid penalty. He hasn't been spectacular at left tackle. Emory Jones is in, then he's out. Falele is in. Voorhees is in. I don't know what's going on with the O-line. Like you said, no pass rush. I mean, Kyle Hamilton got hurt. That pretty much was the game right there because they couldn't stop anything. They couldn't stop a paper cut. And Calvin Austin went wide open. Fry moved wide open. Aaron Rodgers, once again, looking like he's back in Green Bay. running through the defense, running for first down, sitting back there all day, doing his taxes, calling up his wife, Tomlin blowing kisses. I mean, he didn't even have to do anything. Like y'all always say, the Ravens just gave it to him. You know, whether it's bad coaching, turnovers, missed kicks, kicking the ball out of bounds. How about that? Jesus Christ, man. Nobody beats the Ravens like the Ravens, man. It is what
Yeah,
it is.
nobody beats the Ravens like the Ravens, bro. Like like I said, I don't get it, bro. And I'm telling you, man, Harbaugh has got to go. I'm sorry. I love him as a coach, as a man. He's great. But this is the same shit we've been seeing for forever. Even the first 5 years before they won the Super Bowl, we've seen the same song and dance. The only reason why we won is because of miracle plays. That's it. That's the only reason why we won the Super Bowl is because of miracle plays. He's done absolutely nothing in between that. Nothing. And Lamar's gonna be 29 coming up. January 7th. So he'll be 29 during this next season. If he stays a Raven, I don't even know what's going to happen with that. Hopefully they're not stupid enough to trade him. But knowing this team, they just might do that, and keep Harbaugh, which will be really more ridiculous. But yeah, man, I'm not mad at Tyler Lue. I understand that he missed the kick, 44-yard. He hasn't missed that all season long, but he really should not have been in that situation. He should not have been put in that situation to do that. If the team would have done what they're supposed to do this entire season, shouldn't have come down to that. This should not be an 8-9 football team. But yet here we are, because we have no pass rush and we have no offensive line. Neither. And then they got your quarterback hurt. He missed about 4 games. I mean, what you expect? What you expect from that? We start off the season 1-5. You can't do things like that and expect to be a championship football team. You got to handle your business early. They did none of that. So they tried to last minute that shit, patch it together, and it didn't do nothing. And on top of that, during the trade deadline, what do we need, Byron? What do we need during the trade deadline?
Offensive line, defensive line, a lot of stuff.
Nothing. You got absolutely nothing with that. So they put themselves in this situation. They really did. They screwed themselves up from Jump Street. From the off season, when they could have bolstered this offensive line, bolstered this defensive line, trade for somebody, use some of those draft picks and move up to get people. No, we're just going to sit back and we're going to just pick who we need to pick because we like them, because they're good hardball guys. No, fuck that, man. If you're trying to win a Super Bowl, you have to go all in for real. You can't lollygag around with this shit. You have one of the best quarterbacks in all of football, and you're fucking around with it. Not giving him the proper talent, not giving him the proper offensive line, and not giving him the proper help. It's ridiculous. 8 years of this shit. Really, 8 years of it. Lamar showed you who he was after year 2, and you fucked around with this. 29 years. He's gonna be 29 years old, Byron. 29 years old, and we're still in the same fucking situation where people are letting him down. That's what I got. That's what it is. That's just what it is. People are letting him down. Coaching staff is letting him down. Teammates is letting him down. Offensive line is letting him down. The defense is letting him down. Everybody's letting this man down. He had to play hero ball in the fourth quarter just to bring them back, and they still let him down. Still can't get the shit right. Defense had two opportunities to close this shit out, and they gave it up like cheap hookers out there. I understand Kyle Hamilton's hurt. I get that, but goddamn, Roquan, you out there? What are you doing? Marlon Humphrey, you out there? What are you doing? You getting burned left and right.
Roquan only had 2 tackles. I talked about it. Played terrible. It's his future here in Baltimore. Marlon Humphrey is his future in Baltimore.
He needs to be on the bus with Harbaugh out of here. We're paying you too much money for you to be playing like that. You playing worse than Patrick Queen. How is that even possible? You can't cover nobody. You can't barely tackle any goddamn body. You talk too goddamn much sometimes. When you don't do it, you don't produce like that. He needs to go. And Humphrey, you need to go too, because you're done. Can't cover nobody. So yeah, man, this team has sold from Jump Street. They have let Lamar down. You know what I'm saying? I think this brother, man, he's amazing at what he does. Derrick Henry was great. He had over 126 yards. Zay Flowers showed that he could be a number one wide receiver if he, plays like that every game.
That's why I said what I said a couple weeks ago. They're gonna have to pay him too, Raj. $28 million. They better pony up or do something. Work out a deal. They can get rid of Bateman too. They can get rid of him. Send him out. $36 million.
No. Where was our veteran wide receiver at tonight?
Well, did you see him play with D-Hop where he was wide open? He stopped running. Lamar thought he was going to keep running. Lamar overthrew him, and then he had a touchdown there, man. Taz Walker, you see him for 1 or 2 plays, and then you don't see him again.
Right, and he had a touchdown. This team,
as much as I like Monken, man, all of them can go. At this point, all of them can go.
No,
I was trying to give him through this year. But
I know that's Trippy's guy. Yeah, but Monk can go. He definitely can go. Because he for 3 years, we get in these clutch situations and he doesn't know what to call half the time. And or he's not running the football. And Harbaugh forgets to run the football. Everybody forgets to run the football. People forget that Derrick Henry's on the damn team half the time in the crunch situations. It's just amazing to me, man. Amazing to me how we continuously keep putting ourselves in these terrible situations at crunch time and prime time, and we continue to come up short each and every single time. And you know what? It's never Lamar's fault. It's never the quarterback's fault. It's not like Lamar's throwing picks left and right in crunch time. He's throwing you dimes. He's throwing you passes. He's throwing you touchdown passes. He's doing everything imaginary to get you to this situation, and you continue to keep letting them down. Imagine if Patrick Mahomes was doing this shit, where he was throwing Travis Kelce, dimes, or what was Tyreek Hill dimes, or who else? Xavier Worthy dimes, or Marquise Brown dimes, and they all just dropped the football, or they fumbled the football, or they did something stupid, or the defense, or the Chiefs defense, Chris Jones and them getting penalties, and they keep giving it up, to the other team. Imagine if that shit kept happening to them. How many Super Bowls they would have won?
And they were actually one of the least penalized teams all year for once. And then I said it in the game, in the video earlier, I said, don't get more than 5 penalties. They get 9.
And an interception. That wasn't even Lamar's fault.
Nope.
An interception that wasn't even his fault. I mean, look at this.
And that's the thing. I like Linderbaum. I like him, but he may need to go too because his ass is a Pro Bowler, but he don't play like one. He getting walked back every time I look. Cam Hayward, who's 40 years old.
He's a good center.
He's too soft.
He's not strong. I know. That's his problem. He has never been strong.
Just like Ronnie Stanley, who gets walked back.
But he's not strong. And crunch time, he messes up a lot too. He messes up a lot too in crunch time. So Bashadi, bro, please, man, do us a Hall of Favor, bro. Get on that phone and get his ass out of here tomorrow. Get and fire the entire coaching staff. They all need to go. Stop with this nonsense. Go out there and find his replacement right now. You need to do that right now, ASAP. I am done with this experiment. You are wasting Lamar Jackson's career. They continue to keep coming up short. He keeps having that ridiculous look on his face. He's just a loser. He's a loser, man. And you're making Lamar Jackson be a loser. And everybody else that actually tried to help him tonight are losers. So he got to go. This is it. It needs to happen. I'm sorry. He needs to go. Oh yeah, and this idiot Mike Preston. Yes, he. Oh, our quarterback is immature. He doesn't. I don't even want to get into that, man. But like I said, Harbaugh needs to go. It's time. He needs to go.
I'm with you. Clean the house out, man. Cam Hayward is a beast, Mark. I agree, but he's old, man. You can't let him dominate you like that the whole game, man. A couple plays, yes, but not the whole damn game. You gotta protect your investment. You gotta protect the quarterback, okay? Because if they don't protect Lamar, it don't matter who they got on the outside. It don't matter who they got running the ball because they'll be in a situation time after time where they have to make Superman plays like this. He puts on the cape, We still lose. He don't put on the cake. He's immature. He quits on the team. He's not going to be here potentially because they're going to trade him. I don't think they're going to trade him, but they're going to have to rework his deal. They're going to have to free up some money.
They can't be stupid enough to do that. I mean, they're a fucking dumbass team, but they can't be stupid enough to trade the best thing that you have on your team.
I agree.
You can't do that. That is suicide. That is suicide to this organization if they did that. Legitimately. He's the only reason why people are watching them.
You'll lose the fan base if you do that. And Bisciotti needs to speak. We need to hear from you this week, Bisciotti. Not 2 weeks from now, not in 3 months before the draft. We need to hear from you now. No more running and hiding. No more sitting up in your press box. No more sitting on your golf cart at practice, avoiding the media. You need to speak. What is the state of this team? What is your vision moving forward? What are you doing at the top? What are you doing with the players that you have? What are you doing with the money that you don't spend year after year to get the players that you need to get this team over the hump? We need answers. We don't want to hear from Harbaugh. We don't want to hear from DeCosta. We don't want to hear from anybody else. We want to hear from your ass. You write the checks. Now it's time for you to pay up. Point blank period.
Facts,
we know Harbaugh's your boy. We know Harbaugh's your boy. And we know Eric DeCosta's your boy. Y'all are one big happy family. But if you want to win, I know you're happy with making your money. You know, you got the beautiful upgrades to the stadium. You got the beautiful visuals downtown. You know, you're trying to get the draft one day. You're getting all this money from the state. Now use it to build a football team. And that starts with the leadership. You need a new voice. You need a new message. You need new execution because this is another fourth quarter lead, Raj. Another double-digit lead, Raj. Another win-or-go-home game. Another loss to Mike Tomlin and the Steelers. It has to end because Lamar's not getting any younger, like you said. The AFC's not getting any easier. The division, you look at the Browns and the Bengals today. Those teams are coming. I know the Browns are the clowns, but they're going to have another top 10 pick. The Bengals, another top 10 pick. And Joe Burrow's going to be healthy next year, ladies and gentlemen. He ain't going to miss no games. And remember, they started out undefeated.
Yep.
As you look at the opponents for 2026, by the way, and 2027.
Oh, okay. So
which is not easy, by the way.
Oh, Joy. So we play Houston. We play Buffalo again. Great.
Yeah.
We play the Colts. Oh, Joy. Play Mark's team. Dallas on the road again?
Yes.
Why? Did we just play? Why was just in Dallas?
I think it's something with the extra game.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, we might be going back to Dallas again this week. This year.
I might have to go with you.
Or Atlanta, one of the two.
But then again, the way this team is, do I want to support? Like I say with wrestling wise, do they deserve our money? Do they deserve our hard-earned incomes that we work hard for each and every day?
I'll be honest with you, man. Only reason I go is because of Lamar.
Right.
Because only reason I go on these trips is because this man right here. This man right here, Mr. Jackson. That's it. The only reason I go, because I support him.
Yep.
And everybody else, you know, is just on the team at this point. I mean, you ask for a franchise quarterback, and this is how you treat him, bro. It's suicide, bro. It really is, man. So I don't know what EDC is going. Not EDC. I'm not sure if the owner is going to come out and say anything. I really think he should, especially since he said that he wants to win the championship so badly. This is 8-9 is not getting it done. Okay, 8-9 is definitely not getting it done. I understand people, you know, they play hard for Harbaugh, whatever. The way y'all built this team has been is awful. It's awful. Matter BK getting hurt, I understand that, but we had no pass rushers, bro. None, zero. I mean, Calvin Noy got old overnight. Mike Green ain't ready yet. Draymond is Draymond.
He was getting sacks before he came here to Baltimore. He comes to Baltimore, don't get no sacks, and then Oweh leaves Baltimore and gets the most sacks he's had since last year. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, like 8 or 9. You know.
Yes, and he's going to the playoffs, by the way.
Yes, he is. While we're sitting at home, and he's laughing at us, as he should be. But I don't know. Like it starts with the owner. It really does. It starts with him. If he wants to make some changes, he needs to start now. Like you said before, he does not need to wait. He needs to start now. Get him up out of there. Go find his next head coach. Get Lamar Jackson biggest contract that he deserves, because he deserves it after having to deal with this foolishness all this time. Ask what Lamar wants. Go out there, get him another offensive weapon. Since you're going to lose likely, likely you don't use them at all until the last play of the damn game, and then that's just how you go from there. But yeah, it starts with Steve Bisciotti, man. Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to continue to parade Harbaugh around again so he can lie to the media, be very arrogant, and then have another 8-9 season or 9-8 season or a below average season, with Lamar and the rest of this team, and maybe get to the playoffs, probably choke again in the first or second round? I'm like, what do you want? What do you want to do? Because this is getting old. This is extremely old right now, and we're not getting any younger, and his team is getting old. So, what do you want to do? That's my question. Dear Ravens, please do not put the rookie kicker in a position. I agree. I wish they wouldn't have did that. I wish they wouldn't have did that.
Or like they took a knee and went back 2-3 yards when they could have just did another handoff to Henry, get another couple yards. With the timeout.
Yeah, get him closer. Why didn't you get him closer? Why would you settle for a 40-something yard field goal? You just saw Boswell, who rarely misses anything, missed an extra point. Get the kicker closer. I just coaching. It all comes down to coaching. All of it. The penalties, the setup of the field goals. All of it comes down to coaching, bro. All of it. The adjustments, everything. We just do not have the proper coaching for this team. God, I wish we would have kept Mike McDonald, man. Jesus Christ. That was a mistake then when we let him go. I really did.
No Lamar, no Mahomes, no Joe Burrow. First time since 2017, Raj. Any thoughts on that? And I pulled up the playoff bracket. Any thoughts on that? I know we'll preview more this week, but I mean, if there's nothing else, we can get ready to wrap up. I know we've been rocking for almost an hour and a half.
I mean, I'm not. We've seen the playoffs without Lamar a couple times, so that's nothing new there. This is the first time for Patrick, though. Right. We have not seen the playoffs without him, so that's interesting. Or Burrow, gives a fuck about Burrow. But yeah, other than that, yeah, Patrick is a new one. That's a new one. So yeah, man, that's gonna be kind of crazy. So yeah, so you said that they have a Monday night game, Steelers and Texans.
Yeah, I think the Steelers gonna win. I think they're gonna win. I think Mike Tomlin's gonna get that playoff win too. He about to really blow kisses.
Oh, great. Good for him. Well, yeah, well, they probably will. They probably win. But if the Texans defense shows up, they I
mean, don't get me wrong, I'm rooting for the Texans, and they probably could win, but I just feel like the Steelers are going to do what they do, man. They're going to make it ugly. DK Metcalf's coming back, and they're going to win by 3 points.
I feel like the Texans probably would have had a better chance against us than they would have had against the Steelers, because Steelers actually got TJ Watt.
Yeah, their defense is good.
We played them. We got our ass whipped by them, so we already knew that Houston was going. If we seen them next week, they was going to whoop our ass again. So I mean, yeah, this is going to be a little tougher game for them with the Steelers. Jaguars and Bills. I think the Bills should win, but the Jaguars is a whole new squad, so you never know what you're going to get. Chargers and Patriots. Patriots should win that, but I don't know. I mean, the Chargers don't have any offensive linemen either. They're just as bad as we are on the offensive line. But yeah, man. This playoffs is gonna suck, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, it's gonna be like college football all over again. I'm just gonna like watch them, tune in for a little bit maybe, and then do something else. Pretty much, I'm like, I don't care. Like, I don't like this season has really this season blew me for real. From having a legit playoff contending squad to fumbling almost every game imaginable to some of the best teams in football, and having nothing to show for it. It's just a very challenging situation. It's not like you're the Jets where you don't have a chance in hell of winning, or you're what's a good team like the Denver Broncos or the Patriots where your team is phenomenal and you're blowing people out. It's like mediocre football in the middle, where it's just like, well, you could win, but you don't. But you're not going to win. But we're going to make it look like you're going to win, and then you just don't win. Yeah, thank you, Stu. We appreciate you, man. Hopefully you team this next week though. But have a good night, my good brother. But yeah, man, it just sucks, man. Like it's so much uncertainty, so much team that's leaving. We don't know what's going to happen with the coaching staff. We don't have a new contract for Lamar yet. There's just so much uncertain things, man, and it starts now because they can't handle their business. That's the suckiest part of this all. Hey, what's up with the sunglasses?
Just
wear your sunglasses at night.
Dark days ahead, brother. Dark days.
I
I'm
hope
trying to
not.
hold out till baseball season. Maybe they'll give me something to cheer for.
Yeah, we don't got no Commanders or Ravens.
I know, that's the thing. I thought we at least have one. I mean, and then we got WWE. We don't know what the hell they're going to do in AEW. I mean, where's the hope, Brian? Where's the hope?
I mean, 2025 was a terrible year.
Yes, it was.
Sports-wise. Awful.
Yes.
And it lingered into 2026. So, I don't know what we got. I don't know if there's any hope. I mean, especially when he doesn't.
And I feel like Matt BK is done too.
Yeah, he's finished. He's done. So yeah, if they keep Harbaugh, it doesn't matter what we do with the 14th pick. Like there's no hope. There's no hope. Lamar can't overcome Harbaugh. He needs help. He actually needs help. Real coaching help. Not people that manage things and shit. He needs people that can actually help him if he wants to get over the hump. Harbaugh is not going to do that for him. So he needs to go, like right now, like not tomorrow, not Tuesday, not Wednesday, tomorrow, today actually, right now. Fire his ass. Get him out of here. Because this is gonna be it's just gonna be the same thing next year again, Byron. We're gonna be doing it's gonna be Groundhog's Day all over again with Bill Murray, where Lamar's losing another game that he was up by, and then the defense gives it up, or his kickers, missing the kick, or his receivers are dropping the football or fumbling it. It's just gonna be the same shit all over again. It really is.
Yeah, you're
the
right.
first quarterback in NFL to lose a game after throwing multiple go-ahead fourth quarter touchdowns over 50 yards. He's getting NFL records now.
Unfortunately, that don't even matter.
Thanks, Mark. I try to bring some old school to the new school. If you don't get the reference, Groundhog's Day with Bill Murray, 1993, I think that came out. That shows my age, but whatever. But yeah, it's gonna be Groundhog's Day all over again if he stays. We're not going anywhere. We're gonna continue to keep parading around a lot of these football players. You know what I'm saying? Getting everybody hyped up, and then there's gonna be a big moment, and then somebody else is gonna do something stupid, and then they're gonna be looking at Lamar like, "Oh, you can't get it done. Oh, you're quitting on your team. Oh my God, Chris Broussard." Oh man, you already know Nick Wright is gonna have his big nose self gonna have something to say to him on Monday.
I just hope they keep this energy if Josh Allen don't make the Super Bowl. I don't want to hear it.
I hope he loses to the Jaguars, to be honest with you. I hope they blow him out.
Then we're going to have a conversation.
That'd be fantastic.
We're going to really have to have a conversation, because to lose and not even win a game, win no Mahomes, no Burrow, no Lamar.
Oh,
yeah, we're going to have a conversation.
I would love it. That would make my entire year that happens. Make my entire year if that happens, for real. I ain't gonna hold you. I am not rooting for Buffalo, nothing. Whack ass team.
Oh, damn, they already going in the comments today.
They're already doing
I see
what?
they already going in on the comments on Tyler Luke, man. They going crazy in the comments.
Oh, I bet they are. I bet they are going crazy.
Going crazy, man. Going crazy, man. Going crazy. Going crazy on them, brother. They already got the brother getting. Look at this, man. They going crazy on him, man. Damn. They saying he might not even be here next year.
He might not.
I mean,
It's a
they got to bring in some competition. They got to bring in some competition for sure.
bring Tucker back.
I said he was somewhere smiling. You know, he said his estate smiling right now at the whole
should
NFL because they didn't even give. He could be on one of these teams right now.
Like I said, I'm not even mad at Tyler Luke, bro. This is beyond him. This is an organizational failure from top to bottom.
I agree. Oh,
You
you
should
know,
not be no 8-9, bro.
no way. Not even on their worst day
No.
in this division with the way that the caliber of competition this season, with Joe Burrow getting hurt, with the Browns not having a quarterback, and they probably gonna fire their coach again.
Right. So
That's
yeah,
what
I'm not
that's
mad
what
at
scares
that.
me. Because Cincinnati's gonna be better next year, and I think the Browns are gonna be better next year. And the Steelers are the cockroaches. They hang around, and if they find a way, they may keep, like I said, they may keep Aaron Rodgers another year. But if they find a way to get a quarterback, oh boy,
He'll be 43 if they keep him.
oh boy, I think
But
they
hey,
might.
I mean,
I mean, at this rate, they're gonna be picking in the 20s anyway, so they might keep him.
yeah, he's getting he's about to be back in the playoffs. You know, shout out to Aaron Rodgers, man. He did his thing. You know what I'm saying? We just fell for the trap. We always do. Just because that's what we do. But yeah, they need to. They know what they need to do tomorrow. They need to get rid of Harbaugh. He needs to be on the chopping block. And I'm glad that, you know what, I did see Shannon Sharp released a video that Harbaugh needs to be fired. So thank you, Shannon.
He has been saying that. It looks like
Yes.
they left early without talking.
Yeah, he didn't say nothing to nobody. I'm not mad at him for leaving. He didn't look, he didn't F up, so he's allowed to not say nothing. He did his thing. He didn't fumble the football. He dropped one of them, but you know, but still he caught 2 touchdowns, had over 130 something yards. He did his thing. Derrick Henry did his thing. He had over 126 yards. Lamar did his thing. He had 3 touchdowns and 238 yards. So, yeah, man. It's just that we can't seem to, you know, get over the hump. We just did it earlier in January instead of the middle of January.
Yeah. Had the priest. Did you see that? Did you see that?
See what?
Did you see the priest sprinkling the holy water, man?
Oh, Aaron
on the end
Rodgers.
zone where Tyler Luke missed it. Where Tyler Luke missed the kick. So I said, God hates the Ravens, man. God hates the Ravens. They're cursed. Look at this. Look at this. Huh? There you go. There you go. That's where he missed it too. He's sprinkling the holy water. Ravens. God hates the Ravens.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yep. Spraying the
Oh,
holy
wow.
water. Yeah, but wait,
Oh,
there's
wow.
more. He ain't done yet. He gonna get moving. He like,
Oh,
I
wow.
can move. I can sprinkle some more. Okay, I can do the whole thing. Okay.
Oh, just pour the whole bottle out while you're at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh wow.
There you go.
I did.
All
You know
right,
what,
Raj.
Byron? I did see him yesterday. I did watch that.
Oh, really? Oh, so
Yeah,
Lamar has
you
to
know-
make the sacrifice. Lamar has to kill the one before him to get it.
The head coach, you mean? I mean, he might need to, but no. Let me stop. No, let me stop. But no. That is funny. I guess you saw him too. I guess, or you just read about it.
I did see him. Yes, I did. Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, they did. They did have an actual. What do you call it? Alternate ending.
Oh,
to
they
that
did.
movie.
Yeah, that's right. Well, he actually, yeah, you're right. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
It actually becomes him.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I don't know. That has nothing to do with this, but I just at the
It's
start.
okay, man. It's 2 a.m. We rocking and rolling, brother. Anything else for the people, man? The big Raw. Hopefully Raw doesn't disappoint tomorrow. We got a good SmackDown. Maybe Raw, some Y2J return, maybe. Some big things happening.
Raw should be interesting.
Okay.
I mean, SmackDown wasn't bad. SmackDown was actually okay.
Right.
So Raw should be interesting. Shouldn't be a bad show. Hopefully they continue on this trajectory because I like to see these new guys. I like to see the lemon pepper step or whatever you want to call them with them ridiculous shoes on. Trick Williams and Femi, he'll be there, and Javon Evans. Our black talent is doing some things, which is great. And you know who else? You know who else is wrestling, Byron? You know who else is wrestling?
Who else?
Omar is wrestling.
Oh, really?
Yes. Our Omar is wrestling.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I said. He showed me the video today. But yeah. So yeah. There's a lot of black talent, doing that thing in WWE. So we should, see some new people do some new things on this main roster. So I'm looking forward to that, if anything. But yeah, man, if you tune in with us before, if you're new to the channel, if you're on X, come over to YouTube, type in the Flex Zone podcast, hit the like and subscribe button, man. Don't be a stranger. Come through and let us know what you think. This is the last official Ravens post-game show, but we'll be having some more Ravens content. We'll be having some wrestling content as well. And I'm pretty sure we're going to, talk about this foolishness tomorrow on the main flagship show.
Well, no show tomorrow, remember. We'll be back this week because of the celebration for Dre. So we'll be on this week, though, even the playoff.
I forgot. We'll talk about this another time.
This week. Probably this week. Probably Thursday or something this week when we go live.
Yeah, probably one of these days this week. We'll let everything simmer down and settle down, and we'll recap the season. And we're both Commanders and Ravens, and have old Yeller out there and put it to the shed, and maybe barbecue. But hit the like and subscribe button. Check us out. Plenty of content, and we'll be rocking and rolling on this wrestling thing for a good while until I guess baseball season comes.
Yeah, we got the Royal Rumble coming up, Saturday night's main event, WrestleMania season, Elimination Chamber, AEW stuff, and we'll be talking about the Ravens and Commanders and other teams. We still got the playoffs, and we'll be doing draft profiles and who the Ravens should take at 14 and who the Commanders should take at 7 and all that fun stuff. NBA just sucks that football ends because, like you said, we at least start the playoffs, but it's pretty much all we got as you take a look at the list of horrible losses by the Steelers going back to 2010. So it's just terrible. Like you said, Groundhog Day. And that's pretty much all we got. We've been here for almost 2 hours. Any final things, Raj? I'm gone.
That's it, man. I gotta. I don't know. That's it. I'm gonna keep ranting. So
it's all good.
It's another one of those type of shows where we just have to talk about it and get it out and same old stuff.
Appreciate you, brother. Social media producer, as always, all season with the Ravens coverage, and we'll be doing it in the off season, the long off season, and heading into 2026, another season. I'm sure we'll be covering the team as well. For Raj, appreciate you. Yeah, man, phone is still blacked out. We'll work on that, but we're here. We got the live in. It is what it is, man. Just a sign of the day. We're here. We're live. We'll be live tomorrow for Raw. Check us out, and we'll be live this week previewing the playoffs and talking about Ravens and Commanders. For Raj, everybody in the chat, Stu, Mark, Miss Queen, Alex, Justin was in the building. Shout out to your cousin. Yeah, everybody in the chat. Thank y'all watching on X, coming over to YouTube. Vote on the poll. Let us know if Harbaugh will be fired. And we'll see you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw. And look for some more content throughout the week. You may get a video tomorrow. Or you'll get a video at some point this week if we get some coaching news as well. So we'll be tapped in, staying live on the Flex Zone podcast. Throw your ones up, acknowledge us. Only place Raj give me sports. How you want it?
When you need it.
Good night, everybody. Ravens lose 26-24. Season ends in heartbreak. Tyler Luton misses the field goal. Steelers win the AFC North. Will play the Texans. The Ravens head on over to a long, interesting off season. Good night, everybody. Happy Monday. It's 2 a.m. and we gone. Peace.
Peace.